All right, folks, so mulberries are in the house and they are not leaving. We solved them in previous video, and here I have some. We solved mulberries to the glory of the I Am in previous video. And cacao is in the house and it's not leaving. Cacao equals I Am. So get these guys into your diet to the glory of the great I Am. This is so exciting. So we're going to continue our research. That was epic, solving all the world's mulberries to the glory of the great I Am. So that's what we're doing here. We're opening up our document here. And mulberries just hit us like a truck. And it was awesome. Alright, so very cool. So we are in the process of, I had to reboot. Mulberry, and then yeah, so we noticed the word Uber, so yeah, blueberry is an obvious Uber construction that has the word Uber in order. For the great I Am, let's dig into patience, patience, patience. All right. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So we are finding I Am at the center of food names, and it's been amazing. Oh yeah. I just did a search on spices. So I Am is at the center of juniper berry, lovage, what is lovage? Mint we knew, and peppermint. That's one of my favorites. I Am is at the center of mint and peppermint. Takes a lot of time to get this understanding. So what's left over in peppermint? Okay. At the front. Okay, I'm gonna leave this recording just when I get those eureka moments. It's nice to have a journal of all this stuff. Okay. So I'm ripping through another food list to see what else. Man, last night, cherry quince, buckwheat. Oh, that's cool. So that puts the I Am at center in buckwheat. Rambutan. That's crazy, because rambutan, those are like three of the biggest. Oh yeah, by the way, fridge, as in your fridge downstairs in the kitchen. Fridge parallels I Am. Refrigerator, screaming it out. These are obvious gems. Dodge Ram, both words at the center. I Am. The floodgates have opened on all this. But rambutan. No kidding. Huh. That is a rambutan. Man, all over the world. In Indonesia, big in Indonesia. So rambutan is that's screaming triple. Wow, these are the hairy fruit. Rambutan. Looking at the nutrient breakdown, it's not one of the most loaded of, as far as man's analysis of breakdown. Mostly water, but a stunning name nonetheless. So Southeast Asia. Rambutan. Okay. Rambutan. Mercola has a page. Mercola has a page on just about everything. So here's what I'm looking at, but it's just stunning for I am, God's great name, Ram, Bu, Tan. A triple I am, glaring. This is I am perfectly at the center. This is I am plus 9. And then I got to memorize Tan. That's I am plus 12. 35. So a screamingly obvious name. So I'm on Mercola. What is Rambutan good for? Now I'm getting, man, Mercola is pretty awesome. He's got a lot of info. 41. Light chi equals father. Look at his transparent whitish flesh in there. Now I gotta look up light chi, because light chi equals father. Yeah, it looks similar, it just has less hair than the Rambutan. Mercola seems to have a page on every species there is saying what is it good for. What are light chis good for? Essentially it just lists all the nutrients, and most of them end up being the same. Reduces the risk of cancer, keeps your body functioning healthy, strengthens your immune system. It's like the broken record. It's good natural food. But I'm here for the glorious math on the names of these guys. But then you go deeper. Lai Chi. I'm in love with the name because Lai Chi equals father. The name above all the Trinity's names, father. It's a white fruit. This is cool. So now we got to dig up some info on Lai Chi. Okay. Rambutan comes from the Malay word for hair. If you're really good, you will understand that Rambutan and hair both divide by 3 and are therefore I am triples in their design. The Rambutan tree usually goes up about 80 feet in height. Okay, what's it good for? What's awesome about, he's comparing Rambutan to Lai Chi. Both of them, this is very important, at the dead center of both of their names it parallels I am. The CH in Lai Chi equals 11, I am minus 12. The BU at the center of Rambutan equals I am. Very important. Rambutan, Lai Chi. They come from the same family. Yeah, the Rambutan is spiky like hair, and the Lai Chi is just bumpy. So let's see, what are they good for? Just the usual, vitamins and minerals. So remember, the word vitamins has I am at the dead center, just like the word minerals. Like, I'm just backing up the truck, you got it, you memorize that. Vitamins, the word vitamins and the word minerals have I am at the dead center. I-A-M in vitamins, E-R in minerals. So that's the whole point. So now so Lai Chi contains dietary fiber. Even the word fiber has I am at the center. It's the B all by itself. Fiber is actually, oh man, now I'm getting real revelation. Fiber is identical in design mathematically to the word uber, which is double M. So fiber is a double I am. Like endurance. Now he's talking about hair care. Mash the leaves into a paste, add water, and squeeze the extract. Apply the extract to your hair and scalp. This will improve your hair health. Now, amazingly, remember, I am is at the dead center of the word leaves as well. Like, just, this is wisdom from God, that I am is at the center of vitamins, minerals, and leaves. Like, if you just eat leaves your whole life, you will get tons of vitamins and minerals. But then now you can also do topical things with leaves. The wisdom of God. The word leaves, the I am at the center of leaves is identical, of course, to the AV at the center of heaven, but I'm looking, it's also at the, it's just like in vitamins, it starts with the A and then the M plus the I equals the V. The leaves of the trees in heaven are for the healing of the nations, but vitamins, minerals, I am, leaves. Eat leaves all the time, everywhere you go. Be a giraffe is what I'm saying. Okay. People finally waking up to the fact that there's trees all around them. Just, okay. These. So he's using leaves. Headaches? Wow. Huh. What's crazy about the nutrition facts after all this is that percentages are not very high. So I'd be careful of all these articles that go on and on and on about like how beneficial it is for you, and then you look at the nutrition numbers table and you're like, okay, there's not much in here. But anyways, who knows? I think there's a lot more that's in these things that mankind cannot even summarize in our little vitamin A, vitamin C, little nutrition facts tables. All right, well, I'm here for the numbers. It's rambutan and lychee. And lychee was equally stunning, and it's fascinating too. Okay. Okay. All right. What other? I'm here for the numbers on the names. Rambutan was stunning. Oh, I'll have to try that one at some point. Okay. Zucchini, romaine, laxinato. Is it a type of kale? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Black kale. Laxinato kale called cavolo. Cavolo is gorgeous. That's I am plus pure threes. Nero. Literally black cabbage in Italian often seems. Oh, I gotta plug in this video camera. Laxinato kale. Laxinato kale. In Italian cuisine, Tuscany. Lacinato. It's one of the traditional ingredients of minestrone in Tuscany. Black kale. Cultivar. Okay, so lots of IAM. Lacinato. What else do I see? It ends in 36. IAM. That's another God. Technically and fully, you get a double IAM. You have a triple IAM in Lacinato. TC, IN, and then the rest is another IAM plus 6. So when you say Lacinato kale, we know that kale provides IAM, so overall it's an IAM, Lacinato kale. That's pretty cool though. And if you just call it black kale. Oh, that's obvious. Yeah, because the word black and the word kale have two things in common. They both contain the L and the K. The word, isn't that amazing how the word black is mathematically so much like kale? Black kale is probably the healthiest because it has, I tend to believe that the darker the vegetable, the more nutrients it has. Let's see if there's a breakdown, the comparison. Which has better nutrients? I have a suspicion that black kale is actually healthier than... That is just screaming it out, because black is IAM plus 6, and then kale is the same thing. Black equals kale. Can't believe I didn't see that until now. Black equals kale. IAM plus 6. That is embarrassing. The BC equals the E. Black equals kale. Like, pay attention when God ordains a famous food name to equal a very famous color. Black. As in the blacks of my eyes. Like the dead center of my eyes. Black, or pupil, equals Jesus. You know, so when we discover that black equals kale and is IAM plus 6 using basically the same letters, I'm really paying attention to eating my black kale all of a sudden and getting that in my blender. By the way, the word blender has IAM at the center. The whole point of a blender is to get the vitamins and minerals into your body easier. And all those words have IAM at the center. Blender, vitamins, minerals. You heard it here first, folks. Alright. Blender. So blender is a flawless IAM triple from the inside out with the end at the center, then 17, then 17. Aha! The word blender just came to me in a new light. In perfect symmetry, here it is. For all watching viewers for all time. It's IAM flanked in 17, 17. Triple IAM from the inside out. There it is. Just jumped out at us. Done. I just solved my blender. And God gave us blenders to, like, God is sovereign over technology, and He gave us blenders so you can, to help you get the vitamins and minerals into you efficiently. It's awesome. So now we're researching black kale because black equals kale. I want to get, someone must have the story on black versus green and why one is, I'll bet you black is healthier. So lacinato kale, also known as dinosaur, okay. Red Russian kale, red boar kale. I assume that's the black kale, is the lacinato. Let's see. So lacinato is the black kale. Okay, fine. Yeah, that type of kale is good for juicing because it's pretty bitter, I'm guessing. I want a number comparison. Someone to give me the numbers between black kale and green kale. Dr. Axe. This guy's a bit funny. Um, Interesting. He's Dr. Axe says to only get organic kale is one of the most heavily pesticide sprayed crops. Really, according to the environmental working group of the Dirty Dozen, the ones that you should buy organic the most, he says kale. He claims a recipe with quinoa and dark cherries. I had the revelation that quinoa equals cherry equals I am Christ with I am at the center. Oh boy. That's interesting. So he suggests that it is important that you get organic kale. That is Dr. Axe's suggestion. Of course, everyone always suggests that you should get organic, and it's questionable as to how much it matters. It all depends on your sources, but apparently kale is one of the top difference makers in terms of organic and non-organic. Apples are number 2. Grapes are number 3. Celery, peaches, sweet bell peppers. Apples are number 2 on the list. I'm paying attention to foods that I consume regularly. Apples, organic. Yeah. In general, you should always get organic, but kale is ranked at the top. Okay. Now, if you call it a collard green, collard ends in IM. Starts with collard. I want to know the story on why. So someone here is going to tell me why it's better than regular kale. Well, the story isn't detailed that's a good help. If you want the kale to taste better, get the younger leaves. If you want less bitter tasting kale, then get the younger kale leaves. Get the fresh sprouts. So they don't really say there's a... Interesting. Kale is highest in vitamin K. So what is... Um, hmm. So calcium distribution, crazy. All right, well, I think I'll probably move it along. All right, let's stick with the names here and the numbers for a little bit. Okay. Rambutan, buckwheat, quinoa, wheat, gram, wild rice. Cool, more to come.